Hello everybody, how are you doing, you beautiful people? Mwah. You know how wonderful you are. You know that we're wonderful, don't you? You know that we're wonderful. We are the wonderful people. We are the people who are here to help other people. We are the people who woke up, who saw. We're special. And we're growing at such a massive amount of speed. It's incredible. So you can feel really good about yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Today I'm talking about this incredible thing that I'm saying, which is this. It looks like the baddies are helping us with every move that they make. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So in a meditation, I was kind of talking about what I'm aware of. I don't know whether you're kind of keeping up to speed with what's happening. I do, but obviously I use discernment. But we've seen all kinds of stuff like the Georgia Guidestones being blown up and now demolished. Yeah, and everyone was really, really excited about that. Very, very excited. And then suddenly came the news. Perhaps it was the baddies. Perhaps the baddies actually did it. Yeah. Does it matter? Not at all. Not a jot. So then we've got this. The British government going down the toilet. The Sri Lankan government in bankruptcy. I think the Malaysian, I saw some other places. In Italy, millions of people in the streets, all protesting against the government. People in Parliament speaking against the government. It's like, the emissaries talked about the waves, and they said that they're all going to be happening at the same time. But I'm seeing it, I'm just watching this, the fall of the media, the fall of the medical world, the fall of the government, people losing faith in it. Okay. So I had this feeling the other day, and I thought, well, isn't it incredible how the media is showing, for example, look at the situation in England with Boris, and suddenly, could he do anything more wrong? He's been having sex left, right and centre while he's working, parties. He's getting a tree house for 150,000 just when everybody's in crisis. Could it be any worse? But it's all coming from the media, and obviously we know what the media is like. So I had this feeling that this was all a sponsored, planned downfall so that we'd have somebody to blame, because that's what politics is all about, that you have to blame the previous party. Yeah, that's it. So all of this shit's going to come out about everything, about this, the whole shebang. We need somebody to blame, so quickly let's get Boris and gang out, and then we can start to blame them. So that's kind of was my feeling. So I put that to the emissaries and I said, so what do you think? What do you think? Is it for that? Also, is it, which is what I asked, is it so that they can say government isn't working and to bring in their new world order, one world government that will resolve everything? Okay. So I said to the emissaries, what do you think about that? Do you think that's what the plan is? And the emissary said, understand that the baddies work for the goodies. Okay, that's exactly what they said, even though they don't know it. They said everything that the baddies do works against them. Everything that they do works to make their situation worse. And they said, here we are again, they are using the same system. Again, the same bullets. Which is this. To bring in a new world order, what they have to do is to make people really tired of the old one. So what's happening is people are becoming sick and tired of politics and politicians. And yet what they want to do is to bring in more, to bring in one government. You see, the problem is people are getting sick of the government. It's the government. It's the principle of the government. I mean, all this talk of sovereignty and all of this, it's all about people realizing that the government is no good. Governing people is no good. Okay? So what would be the point of destroying government to then try and bring in another one? People are going, no, seen this, yeah? Different face, same shit. So what the emissaries were saying was, no matter what they do, everything that they're doing is helping to bring in the new age, the golden age. Everything that they do, they can't stop it. And so no matter how they try to manipulate the situation, and they do. I mean, I don't know whether they brought down the Georgia Guidestones or not. I don't know. I don't care. The Georgia Guidestones came down. That's interesting. That gets people's attention. People who don't know about it say, well, what are they? I better have a look. Oh, reduce the population to 500,000 or whatever it was. 500,000, 5 million, I don't know. 500 million, that was something like that. Yeah? Vastly. Yeah. It's kind of like they bring attention to stuff that they don't want to bring attention to. They're making people dissatisfied with what they hope to bring in. So it's kind of like this incredible, it's the serpent biting its own tail. It's the scorpion stinging its own self. That's where they are. And that's exactly what the emissaries were saying. That don't worry about it. Even when you see something that looks like disastrous, it's still them making their life even more shitty. Because no matter what happens, the more they do, the more people wake up. The more they do, the more we shift. That's it. I mean, I am seeing, I don't know how you feel, but just lately I had these tremendous rumblings. The rumblings. Look what's happening in Holland with the farmers. It's like we're on the move. You know, the worm is turning. The people are revolting. And it's just, and these aren't awakened people, but boy, they're getting awakened. It's a rude awakening for them. And it's just happening. And so what we have to do is trust. Just trust in the process. I'm not talking about the 17th letter of the, trust the plan and all of that. But that's a different level. I'm talking about trusting this process that's always been here, this fated process of we are heading toward the golden age. There is no stopping it. There is no return. There is no pause. That's where we're going. So all of these events are only there to bring it around even faster. Okay? No matter how they look. So we don't have to worry too much about who was behind it. Doesn't matter. Not important. The event in itself is enough to shimmy it along. We're being shimmied along. And the baddies are doing a fantastic job for us. Thank you very much, baddies. Okay, that's all. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye. I love you all.